What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got another installment doing an oil change on the 2008 GSXR 600, and I'm going to show you what you need to change the oil. You need one 17mm box end wrench, ratchet, socket, or as they call them in UK, this is a spanner. You'll need one spanner or a ratchet with a 17mm socket. You'll need an oil filter. I got this one from Suzuki. There's the part number right there. I always recommend using Suzuki genuine products or genuine products for your vehicle. And the oil I chose is Suzuki conventional 10W40. On these sport bikes, you should always use an oil with an additive for the wet clutch right here with JASO. What that is a clutch additive. If you run a full synthetic like Royal Purple or Redline Racing, any of those other oils that do not have this JASO in it, you will burn your clutch up in your bike if it's a wet clutch like this one is. It has to have that JASO additive in it for the clutch. Now, I'll simply show you what you need to do. I've already loosened this one ahead of time, but you can see I can get it to focus. Right here is the oil drain plug right there. I've already loosened it, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. Let that be draining. Now, I have a bigger oil pan that goes under here, but this one is lower than my other one. I can't get the other one under here, even with it up on the front and rear stand. So we'll let this oil drain. If you'll see now, I've moved over to the right side of the motorcycle. This is the right side. I was on the left. Your drain plug's on the left side of the motorcycle. I'm just going to be looking in through the fairing right here. You see the oil filter. Right here is the oil filter. It's up in between where the header comes down out of the front of the engine. It's down behind the header. And what you'll want to do is you have to get a good grip on that. Sometimes you may possibly have to use an oil filter wrench, but I shouldn't, since I'm the last one to change this oil. That's what I hate about these kind of oil changes. They put the oil filter, which I've already broken it loose, put the oil filter up above the exhaust, so when you take it off, oil pours down onto your exhaust. And wish someone would really wish someone would make a better alternative to this. So I'm gonna have to set that inside the fairing. You can see it in there now. I've taken it out and it's sitting in there. I'm gonna have to get back underneath it and pull it out from the bottom, because the way these fairings are made, there's not a whole heck of a lot of room in here. Okay, I've already come back to this side of the bike, put the drain plug back in, got the oil filter on. I was going to show you roughly what it cost me. This is roughly what it cost me, or this is exactly what it cost me, not roughly. $13.50 for the filter and $16.47 for the oil, and tax, all that BS. So yeah, I've got my plug back in, got my oil filter back in. I oiled it with a little fresh oil, the O-ring on the plug, on the oil filter. So I don't know if any of you guys know this. There's the side of the engine will tell you how much oil your bike takes. Right there, 2,200 milliliters. It's right on the side of the engine cover there, or at least this one does. Goes in here. Got a sight glass down there. Obviously there's no oil in it right now because I hadn't put any in it, but that's pretty much all there is to oil change on a sport bike. Just make sure you get as much of that off the exhaust as you can, or otherwise it'll smell like oil and it'll drip, and there'll be a spot under your bike and it'll look like you ride a Harley. And so yeah, give me a thumbs up. Check out my other videos. I went to a car meet yesterday with the RX, but it wasn't, I'm not gonna say it wasn't good enough to film. I just didn't really get the camera out, so yeah. But anyway, you guys give me a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, thanks for watching.